Alright, so here is one of my computer setups. A Samsung ThinkMaster CRT, one of the best CRTs I've seen. Flat screen, looks great for what it's doing. Oh, there we go. Focus. Like, it looks great, good colors. And so I can do a few things with this. One of the things I can do is I have a file in my bin folder that launches DOSBox and talks to a particular, loads a particular folder as the C drive and all that. The custom file is just basically so I can load a conf other than the default and all that. So if I go into DOSWin, enter, DOSBox, full screen, Windows 3.1, with sound and graphics drivers. So I can do anything I want to here. Oh, and by the way, this is all running on an Acer C7 Chromebook. You can see the tearing. So I can say missed. I haven't got working yet because I can't get it to see the CD-ROM. So yeah, I can close out of this. I can go to games. Let's say I want to play some Minesweeper, and I can play some Minesweeper. I'm just clicking. I'm probably gonna hit a bomb. Whoa. There we go. Wow. Alright, so game, exit, okay. Then, that's all fun and all. But then if I hit File, exit Windows, and okay. Sound goes. Drop back out to terminal. Oh, command prompt. Dang it. Oh, my space key is being, finicky. Go up a directory and I can CD. Dang it. Something's wrong with my space bar. I can CD to something like Dooms. And run doom.exe. Back up. You get the sounds. Oh, I think I set it up, so yeah. I thought I'd set up WASD just for my modern port convenience. Oh. Turns out a lot of keys on here are being really finicky. Forward works, but you gotta jam it. And if I toggle caps lock, I should have run, yep. Oh, come on now. Well. Original port of DOSBox, so yeah. Well, it's the original DOSBox. But yeah, and then I can. Why is it not running? Whatever, so I can. So I can hit escape. Quit game. Yes. Also, if I go back up a directory and CD to something starting with the D. Dang it. Duke. Duke 3D. And because I'm using the CRT, this really feels like a kind of classic gaming experience. I don't know what's wrong with this keyboard. Alright, so I've got mouse aiming. I can WASD to move. Control to fire. Shouldn't be this close, but whatever. Oh yeah, well, need to aim better than that, or I can just shoot the fan. Not the best performance. I have an actual native port for Linux on this computer that I can actually play, but this is just for the nostalgia. And if I go back up, I don't know why that's not liking me. I can also cd to abuse and run abuse.exe. Also an old DOS game. Uses Lisp. And so you got this. Whoa. I think I blew up something I completely forgot about. Neat. Neat. And then you can exit back out of this. And so yeah, that's about it for DOSBox. I can just type exit and get back to my main environment. Crap. It seems it closed out, so I need to, well, yeah, I can keep this res or I can set it back. Let's set it back. Xrandr -q to, well, crap, space. Ooh, it supports 12.8.124. Let's just do 102.4.768. So Xrandr -s 1024 by 768. Okay, and now I can edit a file if I can go find it. No, dang it. And I look for the phrase 768. Oh, 768. What's my res set to? Oh, 720 probably. What? My res is set to something. Maybe I did something weird. Let's Control W mode because I think that was it. Well, crap. Come on now. Oh, okay. Oh, I had it set for high res. Okay. Never mind. 1080. That's why I couldn't find it. So if I do custom width, dang it. Doing this with one hand is annoying as crap. 1024 by 768. Control X, Y, enter. And now if I type IO Quake 3. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Game option, nope, not game options. System display. To make sure I'm at 102.4.768, yeah. Okay, so I think I just edited that wrong. I think it's because of mode. Mode 1 maybe? Don't remember. X, Y, enter. There we go. It's still quite small. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, you can kind of see Quake running on it. Oh, it's not fitting the screen, but yeah, so you get Quake. forget what mode it is, just for regular, didn't mean to run it again, dang it. Maybe mode, custom aspect, full screen 1. Let's try mode 2. I don't remember what all the quick modes mean. Well, that's better. Yeah, you get the point. So, then there is an enhanced version of Doom. Crap. The tab there. Conf. Window.conf maybe? Aha! Yep. Wait, no. No, that's not what I wanted. Need to set some res. Let's try system. Should have gotten this prepared before, but whatever. Well, let's just try running it, see what happens. Snow P-R-Y. So, this is a Doomsday engine. I don't think I can change the... I should be able to change it here, but I can't. Just stupid. Let me see if I'm even able to launch it. Nope. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Okay, it's just skewed, but I should be able to fix it once the game loads. But this is Doom running it with some higher resolution textures. That's why it takes so long to load. But yeah, look at that splash image. Oh yeah. Options, control panel. Oh, that actually kind of fits already. 1 and 2, 4 by 768. Set default. Yes. I guess that worked. That's odd. Let's try. Let's try quitting and relaunching. Not quite fitting. Or also those high res things may not fit completely on a 1024 by 768 screen. That might be the problem. Which it should still play fine. It's just the menu graphics are probably a bit higher res than the actual screen is. Okay, so good enough. I'm gonna go with that. See the high res menus. And the way I have it set up, I can't see my crosshair again. Dang it. Keeps doing that. Only thing with the Doomsday engine is it has this weird bug where it won't, like, it'll display the crosshair at an angle, but when you go straight anyway, it disappears, and opacity is all the way up, so that doesn't matter. One that I found that sometimes glitches out and works the way I want it is open square, and if you change the size, and that's not quite the size I want, like I like it a little bit smaller, but sometimes it'll glitch out and do it. There we go. Let's just back out while I still can. Okay, so high-res hand textures, and the way I have it set up, the HUD only displays when I like pick up a key card, I pick up health, or kill, or lose ammo. So if I fire, I think so it times out. Okay, it doesn't do it for losing ammo, but if you pick up stuff or get injured, HUD displays. but I like the way that feels over just normal playing Doom. I can kind of have a nicer experience with that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, and if you look at the open the door. Oh, space is wonky. If you look at the textures on the guys, they're a little bit scarier. Oh, and one more neat feature about the Doomsday engine is that I get vertical aiming, but there's an option to turn off auto aim, because like how the original Doom, like you didn't have to aim up and down at all, but now I actually have to. I have to actually aim for the hitbox, and makes it a bit more fun for me, I guess. Updated, but still very classic. And then what else have I got? Anything in Steam, really. And that's the CPU usage while playing that. Bit more than otherwise. Doom 1, and I've got Doom 3. Runs okay-ish. Yeah, I guess I might as well try launching it. At 1366 by 768, it runs at about 20-25 frames a second. So it may run better at the lower res. This is probably already at, okay, 640 480. Let's set to 124 768. Apply changes, okay. I had a 1366 by 768 set in the custom conf, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I should have just left it low. That probably would have been better for it. Whatever. There we go. It fits and everything now. But yeah, Doom 3, no game. It's got some corrupted textures. I don't know. I think that's just the graphics card not handling it, because these exact files are from my Steam installation of Doom 3, which works fine. So I'm not sure exactly why. Like, I think it's just the graphics card. Not. It is the same thing kind of happens in the Doomsday engine with Doom 1 if I enable if texture compression is enabled. So I think that might be what it's doing. So yeah, I'm getting 26 to 30 without any really action happening. So yeah, and also the flashlight texture, it's laughable. Talk about corrupted textures, yeah. But yeah, it's there. It runs. This is pushing it. And then I also got Retro Arch Phoenix. Yeah, if I can spell it right. And so, let's say I got. Oh, the refresh rate on this is amazing. Like, you may not be able to see it here, but it's like really, really smooth. Oh, actually, I've got composition enabled, so that's probably why some VSync has been happening. If I run a kill all Compton, so that kills my transparency. So things might run better. So this is a RetroArch front end called RetroArch Phoenix. And if I do this, and I browse for Sonic.md, and just in case, check my video mode, full screen X resolution, 1024, full screen Y resolution, 768, exit file, save RetroArch, retroarch.config, and if I hit start retroarch, well, it didn't actually go full screen, but you get the point. Let's actually make it go full screen. Oh, hit F while playing. I haven't got mini emulator set up with it yet. Haven't spent as much time with this as I have other things, but it's still very good. And see, I'm trying to see if I can hit the right arrow with my foot and then just jump. Well, that's a negatory. That sort of works. Oh, the curses of using an iPhone as a video capture is. And this is using a Genesis Plus GX core. So if you've ever used Genesis Plus GX, it'll be pretty much the same experience as you had with the actual Genesis Plus GX program. Can't think of much else besides actually like opening Steam or something. So this is all pretty darn good for a $199 Chromebook. Intel Celeron 1.1 gigahertz. 320 gigabyte hard drive. I don't think I said Core 2 Duo, but I might have. It's a Celeron dual core, 1.1 gigahertz. Intel integrated graphics, Intel HD graphics, which, as you can see, work pretty nicely for most things. As I said, 320 gigabyte hard drive. Currently got 2 gigabytes of RAM, but it's upgradable. The processor on Intel's site lists a max of 16 gigabytes supported, and this has 2 slots, so I could put 16 gigabytes of RAM in this if I was so inclined. Play something like VVVVVV. I'm going to pretend like you didn't hear that. You're going to pretend like you didn't hear that. I was doing some testing and turned off the ability to actually be hurt by the things. But yeah, you get. And so for $50 cheaper than the Samsung Chromebook, you get a device that, in my opinion, is 100 times better, since you can do so much more with it just because of the Times A6 processor. I guess I could show off like Spotify now playing scripts and shit. So there's a little program, I think on Google Code it was, that is called Spotify Notify. And it's a script that when run will check dbus to see if Spotify's running. If it's not, we'll launch Spotify. And we'll give you it'll give you Notify OSD notifications. So you can see down here is what I have set up for Piano Bar, because I haven't figured out how to save artwork from Spotify yet. So Piano Bar, dang it. piano bar via its event command interface has the ability to save like title, artist, album, artwork, and all that. It actually pulls from Pandora server. And I've also got a Notepad script for that too, that I actually coded up a little bit. I keep Xing piano bar to show changing tracks. I'm just hitting it. I don't know why I do that. But so it changes down here, and you get a now playing notification with the artwork. Way back on the radio dial, the fire. On the radio dial, the fire got lit inside a bright-eyed child. Yeah. Can't tell like country. Half-Life 2 Deathmatch runs okay. Same for Counter-Strike Source. I think a lot of the lag I've been experiencing is probably partially partially the GPU and also partially the servers I've been connecting to. Super Hexagon runs amazingly. Super Hexagon. Yeah, so Osmos and Beat Hazard actually runs. I didn't think that was actually going to go into okay, and I can also show if I can remember where it is. Oh, it's right here. I can connect a PS3 controller via the Bluetooth that the Acer C7 has built in, and use it as a regular controller. Only caveat about this is the drivers that are available right now in the kernel that this uses the Chrome OS kernel 64-bit to boot, because Google is kind of sucky and does a lockdown BIOS. So to check, sudo space networking is really a bitch. Sudo HCI tool dev. So checking to see if the device is active. Okay. Ooh, it's there. Sweet. So I should just be able to run 6AD-S. Dang it. I need to find another keyboard. This is the only USB one I had. Alright, so 6AD started, and I already have this paired to the Bluetooth MAC address of the Chromebook. So now when I hit connect, and it's connected. So I can go into something like Beat Hazard. Beat Hazard is currently the one thing that supports this the best, because it just has great controller support in general. I like how it's technically fitting, but the menu is like not wanting to. That's great. So I can go into single player, standard mode. I've added my own internet station for country. I like how it's still playing wide. Wow. Wait. Oh, crap. It's not using the controller because I didn't use the controller to initiate the thing, which is stupid. So now I'm using the controller via Bluetooth. And so now I can shoot, I can move, I've got some perks enabled, I can shoot some things, and yeah. Kind of as responsive you would think of it as over USB. It's about the same. And I've been recording for 30 minutes. Holy shit! iPhone probably won't let me upload this directly, so I'm gonna have to do some encoding or shit. And micro missiles and all that shit. Quick game. I like how it really doesn't like 1024x768. It's like I'll display, but I won't like it. Big picture, I want to say works, but doesn't really that great. Turns out it's very GPU intensive, or maybe CPU also, because I think the initial screen it brings up, because it also stutters on my good laptop, is actually rendering all those little particles, which kind of seems stupid. They could just do an intro video that scales properly and will display on any res. But it takes a while to come up because it actually, I think, has to start rendering that. But and it, for some stupid reason, doesn't have, even on Linux, only really truly supports the Xbox 360 controller. Sticks are working, but I can't select anything. I'm trying every button. Oh, clicking the left stick's actually doing that. Neat. Clicking the right's actually going back. That's actually better than. That's kind of cool. So I can launch. So it works, but and it's also expecting a wide screen. Also, everything hates 1024x768. But yeah. So I can just Control C the 6AD, and yeah, that's about it. Probably the best 217 after tax that I've ever spent, so far at least. Oh, I was gonna show something else. I remember now. I was like, there's something else I was wanting to do. Oh yeah. So if I open my, well, I don't think it has to be open to do this, but if I open my file manager, PCman FM in this case, I have an external CD-ROM drive hooked up via USB. So if I plop in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 and open in, and yeah, give it a second. Droop. And then open in File Manager, and let's try running setup.exe with wine. This probably isn't going to work at all, but whatever. Well, okay, that comes up. Install. Next. Probably not going to work because I'm probably going to find a no CD patch to even work, because it doesn't. Well, I guess you can map it. Register later. Even with the maximum install, it still requires a CD. I remember that much. But yeah, kind of set up on the living room floor because I just thought of this. Don't worry. This hard drive was long decommissioned before it was used as a prop. Almost 1,000 bad sectors. That's the one that was in my laptop when it fell 1 week and worked for a while, but slowly started corrupting and got to like 1,000 bad sectors, and I couldn't even boot Windows or Linux or anything really. It just crapped out. So yeah, let's install some CD. I'm just going to cancel that because I don't want to do it right now. Would you like to terminate? Yes. Okay, one more thing before I leave. So also in my bin folder, I have a little script that launches Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 in Play on Linux. So if I do this, I get this error at first that something has crashed, but if I just hit close, it goes on. And so, it needs to be TypeScript 2. Also running on this Chromebook. And I can skip. Okay, that works. So I can change the res. Actually, for the longest time, I wondered why it didn't look like it changed res here. And that's because that's because it only changes res for the actual in-game. I didn't realize that for like the longest time, and I was like, why isn't this changing res? Oh. Opal Speedster. And then game launches. All running off the hard drive. Oh, I've got weird setup crap. I've got it set up so I can hold the Chromebook and do it. Oh, but I forgot what I actually mapped it to on the Chromebook. But yeah, you get Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2. My hand's having to stretch because I did A and Z for accelerate and brake, and shift and / for steering. But yeah, and you can quit to Windows, yeah. And that's about it. Kind of happy with it. I hope nothing happens to it. Network manager, clip it to keep history, to keep track of my clipboard. Power manager, just XFCE4 power manager, NM applet to connect to my network. I'm lazy and don't change my default name, and that's about it. This is probably the first 40-minute video I've made. It's not even 40 minutes. So that's all. Hope you enjoyed some of the old games and shit, and have a great day. Goodbye.